Marco Andretti with the walk-up.
And all the way over the curb. What was that curb there for? Was that supposed to tell you take a left?
That is a launch.
Look at this, inside the white line.
Now, if he is pushed out there, which he was by another car, then that is not a penalty. But you can see all the pent-up, ready to go by all these drivers right now.
As wide as this track is, it seems not to be wide enough for the first lap. I have never seen a first lap like this anywhere.
I'm glad we're up here because right now I wouldn't know what to do down there.
That was Ryan Briscoe that got pushed a little.
And here goes
there.
Marco again.
Just driving in there real hard.
What a great first lap.
Hunter-Reay
is
for the
being
lead on
attacked.
Hunter-Reay.
Oh, you can hear the crowd just loving it, and look what happens.
But he holds on to his position because the next corner is to the right.
That's
no, he
Pagano.
doesn't.
Simon Pagano through Ryan Hunter-Reay.
That first stint, Wilson did 25 laps.
Look at this move. Into turn 7 at the end of Holman Way. And Castroneves, Hinch was not pleased.
Nobody has any data from here. Oh, a little bit of a blocking move by Dixon.
Will Power is through.
For the moment. I am a great admirer.
Coming back at him.
Yep.
Coming back at him. Here we go.
Look out, Dixon's around, and is he into the gravel? Yes.
Could see that one coming. He wasn't going to take it.
Green it is. Paul Tracy right underneath the rear wing of Alex Tagliani as they go down into one. Now he moves to the outside in a bid for second place behind Michel Jourdain.
Michel Jourdain got to do something with their car. We're seeing actually Tracy kind of sliding back to Serbia right now. Serbia running a bit quicker. Tagliani was
Day, who is simply flying. There is the pass. We'll be right back. Woo!
I'm on my way.
Another look at that restart. Tracy got the hammer down.
Got the hammer down right up underneath Serbia, coming off of 4, and then straight up underneath him into 1.
Good, thank you, Rob.
A great fight right here. It's been taking place. We talked about lap traffic. Side by side, Oriol Tracy.
With traffic ahead.
Tracy came out the winner on that one.
It's Walter Salas, the Brazilian. There goes Oriol Servia under Paul Tracy and into second place. Another look. Down into 1 they go.
Rapunche gets all the way up alongside. Paul chops right across the... Look how close that was.
Tracy right there with Servia. Off the corner they come to the green flag. On board with Tracy.
Green.
Protection line up the inside. Tracy going to try and do something side by side on the outside. He pulls it off.
Boy, around the outside.
Around the outside. Right there, Oriol got a good run on Paul coming off turn 2.
Look how close Tracy is.
Bourdais in front of Jourdain right now. Lap traffic, and this is jamming things up to be one exciting race.
Oh, here comes
Servia up the
Oriol
inside.
Tracy for second. Paul's thinking, that's not what I was planning.
It's going to do. I'm just pushing it, and as he gets out of the car, he's just wringing with sweat, and we've got a battle in turn 1, Alan.
Coletti and Kanaan, with Coletti hanging on to that spot and getting that spot for the moment over Kanaan.
And passing Kanaan is not easy at the end of his
He
straightaway.
is off strategy. Important to point that out. So it could come back to him at the later end of this race.
What a great race between Coletti and Kanaan. Coletti is using every piece of the track to try to keep Kanaan behind him.
And probably will use the
He's
drive.
gaining. Is he going to pull out? Here he goes. They're both going to go down the escape chute here.
Oh,
No, he's...
While we watch this great fight, Kanaan with another good run off the chicane and down the backstretch.
And on the outside. And he's not giving him anything. That's how you're supposed to race. And if you can tell, everybody's still got their front wings on.
And it gives you the momentary burst of horsepower as Kanaan makes another run at Coletti into turn 7.
And Coletti did the smart thing. He actually ran down the inside to take that inside line away.
They are gas cars side by side with Jourdain. Jourdain now up alongside Herta. Oh, that was close.
Climbing the hill, looking into the face of Brian Herta. Here comes the corkscrew. Oh, looks like he might get a challenge down the inside. Jourdain goes through.
Does not drink very much at all, so Michel says, I got to take my chances when I can. And look, he pulled alongside. Nice, clean pass on relatively cold tires into the corkscrew. But he said, you know,
Here's Junqueira underneath Haberfeld. Excuse me, Jourdain underneath Haberfeld for 4th place.
Right on. Go inside. Watching Hunter-Reay go high. Wow, look at this. Everything's opened up in front of him. He knows that track is clean overnight from the rain. No debris up there. And he gets a nice big run down the backstretch following. Dynamically to Ryan Hunter-Reay. You ride on board. James Hinchcliffe, the next car in front. Hinch trying to work his way around Graham Rahal. Penske and willpower methodically trying to improve. Look at Ryan Hunter-Reay on James Hinchcliffe. Hinchcliffe going to pitch him down low. Ryan Hunter-Reay saying, my friend, don't put me there. I'm not lifting. And he takes the position. Ryan Hunter-Reay now in nice teammate Carlos Munoz in front, who had the lift coming off of turn 3. Does Hunter-Reay have the speed? It looks like he might. Does. Big draft, big toe from the cars in front. Munoz moves to block. Hunter-Reay, nothing doing. He's going to stick it in there and works his way by. Talk about determination.
Go, go, go. So they're cheerleading here on the radio, and he's delivering.
Montoya moves low to block. Wow, look at that move from Hunter-Reay. He started high, he crossed over in the turbulence and flat out smoked Montoya. And now Montoya's going for the draft. Hunter-Reay is up to 6th. Ryan Hunter-Reay now next on his list is going to be Bourdais. Montoya on the high side, not really where you want to be. Hunter-Reay is going to get the advantage off of 1. Can he maintain it to 2? If he can maintain it to 2, boy, Montoya he should have a good run. Speed. Man, here comes Dixon. Dixon with a toe off both of them. Dixon flashes by. He wants this victory. He wants to extend the champion or close the championship lead. Hunter-Reay back on Juan Pablo Montoya. And that's the give and take. They would have added downforce potentially to Hunter-Reay's cars. You see Bourdais go by Canal.
Boy, it looked like maybe he didn't have anything for power.
Columbia versus Columbia. Munoz works his way by, or does he, past Montoya. We saw Montoya stick to the high side before with Ryan Hunter-Reay. Does the exact same thing. The drag race down to 2. Who's going to get the toe? It's going to be Graham Rahal, just like Scott Dixon. Oh boy, this is not pretty. And James Hinchcliffe now trying to take advantage. The over-under cuts back down. Hinchcliffe should get a run. Those 2 cars side by side should give him an advantage. Montoya continues to run the high line around Pocono. I didn't think I'd ever see that through turns 1 and 3. Here comes Graham now looking at the up the racetrack, loses momentum. Ryan Hunter-Reay past Tony Kanaan. Hunter-Reay up to 6, confident in his car, knowing what to expect. And here's Hunter-Reay on the rev limiter there. Just gets by Scott Dixon. Now big gamble on their part. They did not get to test here. You could tell he was frustrated. You saw him bottom out there as well in turn 1. That's what the problem was for Simon Pagenaud. And now Ryan Hunter-Reay trying to sneak by on the way to 2 and does. So Hunter-Reay back up to 4th. As long as Joseph Newgarden makes the move first, he's okay by the rules to do that. And he keeps doing it in different spots on the track. Trying to mix it up lap to lap. Keep Ryan Hunter-Reay guessing. But it's not working. Here comes Hunter-Reay. Let's see if he gets a chance going to 3. Oh! He's got the big run. Now looks to the low side. Gets the grab. Drops down underneath. Has the advantage and takes the spot from Joseph Newgarden. That was so
Andretti was quickest in the morning warm-up. Eddie Cheever was second quickest. The green comes out, and it is Bobby Rahal that gets the advantage, at least going into the first corner, with Michael Andretti dropping down into second place. Scott Brayton falls well back in 3rd. Alan Spencer Jr.
They're running on the oval out there in the Formula One car with cameras hanging off it. I asked Stefan what speed he did. He said he was in the 22s, which even now would be a good time. But look what happened here. Rahal around the outside of Michael. The outside, but look at Michael Andretti. He is now about to give Rahal all the trouble he needs.
Michael climbs all over the back of Bobby Rahal. Clear sailing ahead. Good fast car, Goodyear. And look at that move by Michael. Look at Michael move along the outside up close to the wall. And Michael now darts down to the inside and holds Rahal off. Michael's back in front.
Bettenhausen's Amex car right up ahead of them. They're coming onto the front straight.
Oh, and look at Rahal. Boy, almost got him the back end of Michael. Part of the reason for that may be that fourth place Scott Brayton, there you see him suddenly slowed on the begins to pick the pace up. You see now as Michael Andretti reaches down, grabs a gear, and they accelerate into the green flag.
He's a bit too far behind him to make that outside charge, but I wouldn't put it past Michael. Here we go again. He's on the high line. He's on the high line, but he's not close enough this time.
Michael likes it up there. He tries it again, but Rahal comes wide too as he comes off the corner. Moving down into the third turn.
Now it is away from Michael. He is safe.
So Bobby Rahal takes a look at the twin checkered flags and is the winner, the very first winner ever here in New